Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all can hear me on YouTube live. So welcome to everyone that's joined. So today we're having just a small mini session. So in today's YouTube live, since it's National Storytelling Week this week, we will just be reading a story for that and doing some more. So to everyone that's joined on YouTube, let me know if you can hear me so we can jump right in. Yeah, so welcome everyone. So today, for everyone that's joined now, we're just live and we'll be reading a story today and we'll be playing a small game and some more. So yeah, so this week is National Storytelling Week, so it's really important for us. So yeah, okay. So I think we'll start. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen, please. Okay, great. I think we'll start then. So Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to everyone that's joined right now. So yeah, so as I said, we're just doing a small mini session today all about National Storytelling Week 2021. So for those of you who don't know, we recently just had our story time and in that we done something small. We talked a little bit about National Storytelling Week. So today I thought we would just go live on YouTube and we just read a story together live and yeah, so first of all, I have a question for you all. What do you think are stories? So what do you think are stories? Do you think what do you think they are? Do you think stories are always written down? So do you think stories always have to be written down on paper for them to be a story? Or do you think that you can like just make a story in your head and that will be a story? And also, who do you think can tell stories? Do you think only some people can tell stories or everyone? What do you guys think? So I think that stories are things that are told and they are like, sometimes they might be real stories, sometimes they might just be fantasy stories. But I think stories are I think they're like things that you read and things that you enjoy. And I think that stories don't always need to be written down. I think stories can also be told in your head. And I think everyone can be a storyteller. I don't think only certain people can. So let's see what we've got next. So what are you, now I want to know, what are you guys' favorite stories? So I know that I have so many favorite stories because I read so many books and I read so many things. So what are your favorite stories? So I really, really like, I've read the book Heidi lots of times, and that's one of my favorite stories. And I also like The Boy at the Back of the Class and The Star Outside My Window, and I've read lots of stories. So what about you guys? Have you got any favorite stories? Tell me in the small live chat box. Anyone? Have you read any stories that you think that you really enjoyed? So there's lots of different stories that have came from the past and some that were just made newly now. Well, here, so somebody is saying Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yes, Roald Dahl's books are really good as well. So anyways, you guys can post your favorite stories in the comment section. Now, yeah, so today, as I said, we'll be reading a really nice story. And this is actually one of my favorite stories. I was going to record this, but I thought that we'd just do it live with you all. And this story is called The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. So this is a really nice story, and I really enjoy it because I think it shows so many important things and values. So yeah. So it's called The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. So I think let's start. So it starts off with, a long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. But it wasn't just an ordinary fish. It was the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean, as you can see on the right. and his scales were every single shade of blue and green and purple, and they had sparkling silver scales among them. Wow, that looks like a really beautiful fish. And the other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they would call. Come and play with us. But the Rainbow Fish, he wouldn't go, and he would just glide past, proud and silent, and he would let his beautiful scales shimmer. And one day, a little blue fish followed after him, and he said, Rainbow Fish, he called, wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many. You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Cried the Rainbow Fish. Get away from me. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. And he was so upset at what the Rainbow Fish had said to him that he had told all his friends what had happened. And from then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. So they all turned away when the Rainbow Fish swam past. And what good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. So one day he poured out his troubles to a starfish. I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me? I can't answer that for you, said the starfish. But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find a wise octopus. Maybe she can help you. So now the rainbow fish, he went to the starfish and asked him why nobody really likes him and comes to him anymore. And now he's saying that he should go to visit the wise octopus in the cave. The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. So you can see the 2 eyes of the octopus. Oopsie. I have been waiting for you, said the octopus with a deep voice. The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. You should give a glittering scale of yours to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy. So now the octopus has said that his advice is that the rainbow fish should give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. And then the rainbow fish won't be the most beautiful fish, but it will discover how to be happy. So let's see what happens next. I can't, the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales. Never. How could I ever be happy without them? So now he's thinking whether he should give it or not. Suddenly he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The rainbow fish wavered. Only one, very, very small shimmering scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't just miss one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much. And the little blue fish bubbled away as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. But then a rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new glittering scale in the water. Let's see what's going to happen next. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing. So it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. So he thought before, the rainbow fish thought that if he gave away his scales, he would become sad, and how could he live happy without them? But now that he's given it away, the more he gives away, the more delighted he becomes. And when the water around him filled with glimmering scales, when the water around him was filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. And then finally, the rainbow fish had only one glittering, shining scale left, as you can see over here. And that was and all of his most prized possessions had been given away. But he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. So that was the end of our story, The Rainbow Fish, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And I think it's a really nice story because it tells you that even if you share, you can be happy. So I really enjoyed this story, and I hope you all did too. So now what we're going to do is now we've finished our story, which I hope you all enjoyed, we will play a little game, and you guys can participate in this game. So what you need to do is how this is going to work is I will give you all some clues of a story, and you guys have to guess the story. Okay, so you can write it in the live chat box. So, and if you're watching the replay, then you can still write it in the comment section. So the first one, I know lots of you must know this one because this one is really easy, and I'm sure lots of you have read this story before. So I'll give some clues for a story, and you all have to guess which that story is by these clues, okay? So in this story, a biscuit runs away and it's chased by lots of people and animals. And he tries to cross over a river with the help of a sneaky fox. Can you name that story? Do you guys know what story that is? So a biscuit runs away and it's chased by lots of people and animals. And he tries to cross over a river with the help of a sneaky fox. What could this story be? I know lots of you must have read this one, and it's a really interesting one. Some people have guessed already in the chat box. What do you guys think? What story could this be? Oh, I think someone's already got it. Okay, so yeah, some people got it correct. So well done, everyone. The answer is the gingerbread man, because the gingerbread man is a biscuit and it runs away and it's chased by lots of people and animals. And he tries to cross over a river with the help of a sneaky fox. Let's go to the next one now. So, some hungry goats want some grass to eat and decide to cross over a little bridge. So you can see a picture as well. What do you guys think this one could be? Some goats want some grass to eat and they decide to cross over a little bridge. Some people gave their guesses. Anyone else think they know what it is? Yes, well done everyone too who said that in the live chat or chat box. It is the Three Billy Goats graph, because they're some hungry goats and they want some grass to eat and decide to cross over a little bridge. And if you're watching the replay, you can just pause when we say a question and you can write your answer in the comment section. So next one. A little girl visits her grandma, but her grandma looks very different, and she seems to have furry ears, big eyes, and a long nose. Can you name that story? I know lots of you must have read this story because it's a really popular one. So a little girl visits her grandma, and her grandma looks really different because she seems to have furry ears, big eyes, and a long nose. Yes, some people said the answer in the chat box. Yes, well done to everyone that said Little Red Riding Hood. Oopsie, I think it said the wrong answer, but it's Little Red Riding Hood because she visits her grandma, who looks rather different, and her grandma has furry ears, big eyes, and a long nose. I think I accidentally put the wrong answer here, but it is Little Red Riding Hood. And now let's go to the last one. So in this one, a little girl is given a special cooking pot, and it makes lots and lots of porridge. Anyone think they know? So a girl is given a special cooking pot, and she makes lots, and it makes lots and lots of porridge. So I'll give you another clue. In this, there are some bears. And yes, some people have guessed. Oh, not quite. Yes, well done to everyone who said Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So, that was just a small Guess the Story game, and I hope you all enjoyed that. And yes, so that was just a small session that we had for National Storytelling Week, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, please remember to like the video, and if you haven't already, remember to subscribe, because we'll be uploading videos twice a week or more. And so I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, as I said, remember to also share this video. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this small session, and I'll see you all in another video. So hopefully the next video will be a really interesting story, and I know lots of you will enjoy this story because it's a really nice story. And I'll give you all a clue just about what it might be. It is another story by Oliver Jeffers. So I hope you all are excited for that. And yeah, so keep an eye on our YouTube channel for new stories. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all again soon. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.